Hello, friends, and welcome back to our regular Wednesday spy game campaign, HEXCRAWL. We have our assorted human beings here to be their spy alter egos. All four of them this week, as per usual. Let's go around, let's say hi to everybody, see how you're all doing. Noir, how are you doing today, friend?
Yeah, hello. I'm doing real well. Got a new job, enjoying that. Starting a new show called Fractured Destiny. We just recorded our first episode,
That's a
and
title?
yeah, and it's been really fun. So it's
Nice.
where they're playing sextuplets. They're all siblings.
Oh, God.
And it's the family dynamic was just amazing from the start. So I'm just super duper excited to have you all check that show out. It's gonna be over on the Cookout Art TTRPG channel. We've got an amazing cast, and yeah, I'm so proud of this show. I've
Nice.
never run a group that's playing a family before, so it's really super duper cool, and
I
they're all like Clash
thoroughly
Tar. Yeah,
recommend it.
yeah, it's interesting. They're all Clash Tar, so they have the ability to talk to each other telepathically. So it's really interesting. Other than that, though, not doing too much. Of course, I've got Morning Ritual. I'm not the host that has their stuff together, so I don't remember who's coming up next.
That's all right.
I'm really terrible at that. And of course, I am the producer for Rivals of Waterdeep. They are on their 12th season, 7th episode this Sunday. It is a lot. Um, Other than that, though, of course, every Friday you can catch me on Gen Con TV. I'm one of the hosts of Table Takes, and you can also find me at Gen Con this year because I'm going to be running around like a chicken with its head cut off because it's my first time
Nice.
working a convention for my job. I'm doing a morning ritual live, and we're also doing Gen Con stuff. So I'm not going to sleep.
Still the hardest working person in tabletop. Fucking hell. All right. Putting us all to shame. I'm not going this year because I don't have to.
Aw.
It's great. I don't. We'll see about PAX U though. Maybe.
I'll be there
Uh,
too.
yeah. Yeah. I'll see. I'll see how it all shakes out. We're trying to buy a house this year. That may eat up all of our money. It will eat
Yeah.
up all of our money. So
Congrats on that though. Like I can't even dream
thanks.
about buying a house.
We've been saving hard, and we've just about
Yeah.
scraped enough to get.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, it should be awesome. We're literally looking at houses like as of now. Cool. All right, Susie. We were looking at houses the other day in
Hello.
Canada, and they are a
We
nightmare,
were.
right?
Yeah. hmm Yeah. Either it's $1 million for a house or $500,000 for a condo, and there's no in between.
It's universal pricing.
I just want
Who
to live
doesn't have a
somewhere
cool
nice,
millie to spare?
right? I just want to live somewhere nice where the bathroom has ventilation and walls that are somewhat straight
Ooh.
and neighbors that don't watch fucking Wheel of Fortune at 3 a.m. at full blast. I'm not asking for a lot. I'm really not.
It by the way he's laughing, it was Noir.
Yeah, Noel, the fuck was that you? You son of a bitch.
I have got still to watch Wheel of Fortune
God, I knew you would have.
inappropriate.
Why did I know that? Why did I know that? Oh my god.
That's
All right. Well, I hope, apart from being kept awake by Wheel of Fortune, what else have you been up to? I got a little bit of Phasmo yesterday from you,
Uh-huh.
and then we started playing Smash or Pass with the
So
monster
Phasmo
manual.
yesterday, was about 2 ghost hunts, and then we decided we were going to go through the entire monster manual and play Smash or Pass. And I learned a lot of things about my friends and my mother yesterday.
Did you get to
Because
the
my
end of the
mother was
monster
in chat.
manual?
Yes, we did.
Oh god, I left like halfway
We did
through.
start instituting some words that are like some rules, like the animal ones. We were like, we didn't want to delve into that territory and
Cowards.
reveal anything. We stuck to humanoids mostly. But you know, I found out a lot of things. I mean, I wasn't shocked by anything Millie said, but Tom,
Well, we all know you've got to watch Tom.
You do. You got to keep an eye out for Tom. So yeah, I did that. And then on Monday we played Crusader Queens and both of us looked fucking hot as shit.
Lukes.
Oh.
It was a good time.
Go back and watch the VODs. Sam's look.
It's a good time.
Fucking it was good. It was good.
Coming at you.
She pulled out. And then I was a hot vampire dad, and I've been lamenting not being a hot vampire dad ever since, and now I'm here. But I did stick with the center parting. And as I said before, we're going to have a bit of a journey. I'm going to try and keep it for a week, see how I feel. Today, I'm not sold on it. Yesterday, I was. So tomorrow, who fucking knows? But it's going to be a journey. All of you are coming with me, whether you want to or not.
Tomorrow, you transform into the ghost of a Victorian school child.
Because when I pulled it down, I had really tight, because I had it in little buns before we went on. Pulled it down, I had like really tight little ringlets. I was like, oh God, we're there. Where's the lace? Mother. So yeah, That's me. I don't know. You always come to me like, Noir does these really professional, like, oh, I've been doing this, I've been doing this. My life's going 9 million miles an hour, fucking thriving in my career. And I'm like, I ate some Cheetos.
I love that I literally said I get stoned at inappropriate moments and watch Wheel of Fortune. That still counts as professional. We out here. We made it. We living the dream.
You work in tabletop now, baby. That is professional. Let me tell you.
You are not wrong.
Anyway, please move along before I cut any.
Hi, Pope.
Hey, everybody. Pope here. Pope Worldbill. It's Pope Worldbill on Twitch. I lurk in all your streams. It's great to be back here with Disaster Spies. And if you want to see more of what I'm up to tonight. First time I've ever played Pathfinder 2E. If you want to see me screw up an entire system, tune in on Weave a Tale at 8:30 p.m. Eastern as I try and play this thing that I immediately opened up the book when it first came out and went, nope, and tossed it.
Are you running it or are you playing it?
I'm playing it. I would not subject the internet to me trying to run something that just I vehemently went, nope. God. So yeah, no. I am going to give. I like to give everything at least 2 chances because the first time might be a fluke. But yeah, as someone who grew up in 3.0 and loves multi-classing, the multi-classing in here is not multi-classing, and a system that is already was choice paralysis the game decided that it need more to that. So great.
I love it so much though.
And then Thursday night over on Critical Misses, you can see me with a bunch of young collegiate heroes as they go to try and stop an anti-hero from eating a bunch of low-level villains. Yes, because you know what needed to be mashed up? A vampire and the Punisher. That needed to be a thing. So tune in for that at 8 p.m. Eastern over on Critical Misses on Thursdays. And then Saturday nights, The World's Ending, Defiant, 9 p.m. Eastern over on Valgrian's channel, as, by Reformed Devil has to try and wrangle a series of terrible conspiracies involving a horseman of the apocalypse. And then Sundays, something completely different, as we have Good Doggos over on Weave the Tale at 3 p.m. Eastern with Pugmire, What Lies Buried. They're in the Bog of Bones. There's peril waiting for them, and they are terribly ill-prepared, so that's going to be fun. And then Monday nights, just hear me rant, scream, and rave as we all get murdered in Simbaroom at 8:30 p.m. Eastern over on Weave. And then back here on Wednesdays for more explosions, as I am fairly certain that this building that Nyx is in has a 70% chance of being on fire by the end of the session.
Only 70? Wow.
I'm being optimistic today.
Okay.
Can't imagine why everybody thinks this is going to explode.
Yeah, well, speaking of that infiltration, Lynn, how have you been this week? What have you been up to?
Doing good. Usual things of having my streams throughout the week. Working on some commission work and playing a bunch of Elden Ring, which has led to another big project. I saw a character in that thing. It's like, I want to do a cosplay, and now I have a giant box of wool sitting in my house.
Okay. Cool. You could tell me who it was, but I wouldn't have any idea.
It's
Who
a
is
witch
it?
with a Ronnie the witch. It's a giant. It's a witch character that has a giant like witch hat and all sorts of cool stuff. It's gonna be a pain, but it's a character. If I go to a con, I can just sit and it'll be in character. I can just sit on a
Just
chair and
sit around.
There we go. Yeah, exactly. That's the best one. It's just like
cosplays. Yeah. Well, you don't have to do very much.
mhm.
Awesome. Cool. All right. Well, like I said, I've been. Oh, here we go. A little linky.
Nice.
Okay. Giant hat, sitting around. Yeah, cute. I'm digging it. All right. Yeah, as I said, I'm looking at some.
Would definitely be a
houses.
fall or winter thing. So if I do that in the summer, it will
yeah.
kill me.
Oh God, yeah. No, don't do that at like Gen Con or anything. You'll literally die.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Yeah. So here at Foy Black Hats, we had the Lukes of Monday, Crusader Queens. Super nice. More of that next week. And a little bit of news. We're actually going to take a little bit of a break from After the Fire for the next 2 weeks, this week and next week, because time zones be fucky. Leaves Don with like literally two hard out in 2 hours for his other Patreon game. So we were just like, let's just give it a little break. We'll come back in April. We're all a little bit more available in April, and then we can hash out the rest of the season. So
Big fight, right?
yeah, and we were gearing up for a battle anyway, so it can be a kind of a mid-season break-ish thing, We're all good.
Here's hoping Congress passes the Sunshine Protection Bill that gets rid of daylight savings time.
Is it literally called the Sunshine Protection Bill? What are they protecting?
The
Americans,
sun.
isn't it?
Our Congress is dumb.
I thought you were about to do a bit that was just like, our right to sunlight or something.
Oh no, fuck America.
We do not elect the best and brightest. We elect the loudest.
We elect what's available.
I mean, Brits can't judge.
We elect the posh boys.
Mhm. But with further to your point about ATF being off, I am trying to get together and after the fire for either this week or next week. So we will be screaming about our game and our characters at some point over this little mini break.
Cool. Well then, we should get into this. We are going to put on, move some suspense, some little, sneaky music, because we've got a little bit of an infiltration going on with Nyx. And I am going to take you over to the map. Lynn and Noir, you will have a view of this. The Noir, but the other two, unfortunately, you won't have this because your character tokens aren't on here. Noir, you'll notice that your character is way down at the bottom with just black background for ages until the actual thing. So keep your view up at the kind of top of the map, because those are your sight lines.
Yeah. Okay, I like this.
Yeah, I thought I'd try and represent it, right? Because while Nyx is trying to infiltrate the actual offices that this Milton Green meeting is going to be held in, you've set up a sniper's nest, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Again, found a little roof of a building, you know, got up there, made yourself at home, got some Overwatch going on.
Yeah.
Cool. Is there anything you want to have like set up? Your drones are out at the moment, unfortunately. You got your eye
Yeah.
working, and I don't think you got the drones working yet.
Yeah, my drones are not working. I think all he was able to really do was fix his eye for the most part. I think he might be tinkering with a drone just like as he's like scoping out the area, but other than that, he's just like got his eyes on in case anything goes wrong. We don't have any communication, do we? Nope. Yep.
I have a cell phone.
Okay.
You are gonna you are like not well prepped for this infiltration.
No.
I'm not going to lie.
We are kind of.
It's kind of improvising now.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to rely on just visual cues, not seeing, you're not speaking to each other over comms.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can absolutely have set up that like there could be a little hand signal for something. You know, you guys I've got, I think, you know, that level of prep going on.
Does Chernopog have a cell phone?
Chernobog's the only one who has working devices.
I have.
Yes.
I have this baker's phone.
The secure burner phone I have on me, so you guys can contact me that way. The original UMAD cell is strapped to a cat somewhere near the docks.
Good.
Oh yeah,
and
your
is
civilian
on with my
your civilian
profile
hex cell
information.
phone is, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that distraction does something other than annoy a cat, but we'll see.
Cats
and-
deserve it.
It depends on the cat. Some don't. Some definitely do. But it depends on the cat. No, that yes, I am set up in the car, just waiting for something to go terribly wrong.
And that's the car you stole yesterday. I say, speaking to the whole group.
I believe the term is acquired, but yes.
Okay. You acquired the car that you do not own and do not have the key for. Okay.
Acquired, appropriated, yes.
We left Athrena at Katya's house as she was used as a contact to get you a new safe house, which you found out turns out to be her house because she had a very, very short turnaround.
I feel really safe though. Like if anyone's going to try anything, they're probably going to learn very quickly that's a bad idea. So safe as I've felt the whole campaign.
Okay, good to know. And Nix, we left you just at the entrance as you were about to have your breadbasket scanned whilst you're in disguise and preparing to go in. Can you remind me what you wanted to secrete in your breadbasket? Oh no, Lynn. Can you hear me okay still?
I can hear you. I think it's just. I think there's just something with the whenever I click on the map, it like makes things like stutter.
Okay, yeah. Things are a little bit stuttery for me too, as well. I think maybe the size of the map or something is playing havoc with a little bit of my memory or something.
It is. There we go. Yeah, let me figure out. What the hell is?
Maybe I made the map too big. The images, there aren't a lot of images. Alrighty, I'll pop you back at the entrance there. Because you're about to get scanned.
Yep, that's...
How you doing now?
Yeah, it's
Oh, big robot.
yeah. Oh god, yeah. It's Let me get another browser open. Maybe it's just
Okie dokie. Tech today is cursed, I fucking tell you. I couldn't connect my Bluetooth headphones for literally no reason. They worked, like, I just got them out and put them in on Monday, and they just worked. Put them back in the thing. Haven't used them since. Now I just can't use them. Don't know what the fuck's going on. I blame Windows Update. Didn't it just update? My little Zoom crops were all different today. I blame that.
It's Windows, isn't it?
Always.
for you.
Always Windows. Alright, well we don't need the map for maybe this just very first beginning
that's fine.
bit. But then we'll see how we get on. So next, yeah, just remind me what you wanted to secrete in your bread basket.
just mostly the knives.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the what I can get away with.
Mm-hmm. Just getting the knives in there. Okay.
I assume trying to smuggle pieces of like larger tech is a bit too much of an ass to smuggle into like a croissant or a muffin.
Well, depending on the size of these knives, I mean, it would be common sense to you, I think, that you'd know this little scanning device would be like a metal detector.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be pretty easy for them to find that stuff.
Yeah.
How do you think you could get through it? What's the kind of approach when you're trying to pop them in the basket?
I was gonna put them in the actual like things.
In the pastries?
In the pastries, yeah.
I mean, it's probably still going to be detectable, but you could probably kind of like do maybe a bit of a kind of sleight of hand to.
Yeah, I was thinking about like if she knows like the range, yeah.
To kind of dodge them a little bit as they're scanning you without kind of them like noticing that you're doing something dodgy, something funny.
Yeah.
All right. I tell you what then, give me a sleight of hand check, and I am going to give the security guard advantage from the gadget. Oh, Pope just dropped out.
Is this the most cursed session we've had in like a long time?
It is though, tech-wise. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just holding my breath until something happens to me. Don't let me go next. Don't let me go next.
Hold on, Noah. Hold on.
No.
All right, let's see if I can just do this without touching the.
This is where we get shut
That's
down
not
by
the map.
Hex, right?
Yep. All right. Let's sleight of hand. All right. There we go. It's letting me.
Hazos is onto us.
No.
Yeah, 17. All right. My security guard with advantage, thanks to the gadget, is looking to get. These people are not skilled at all.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh.
This is a good start.
It's a good start.
You try as best you can to position the basket and the croissants and the pastries that you've got with the knives secreted just literally inside the pastries, as like away from them, angling it as best you can. But there are a couple of little like squeaks, little pips from the device, from the metal detector as he's like scanning the basket, and they're just faint enough for him to kind of stop, look at you, and press hard, like scan a bit more thoroughly onto the bread basket, and detects those metal. Just detects the metal just for now. And so he looks at you and he asks, can you take the cover off the basket, please?
Oh, of course. She'll take the cover off.
Okay. Are these knives like all the way in?
All the way, yeah. Like, I don't
like
think
completely
she would,
encased.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think what she carries around are like butterfly knives, so like.
How did you want to approach this? Did you want to try and play it off socially? Did you want to try and do again something that is physical?
Yeah. How many of them are there?
how many security guards are there?
Yeah, right now, like right in this.
There's one at the front door with you.
Mm-hmm.
There's one behind you, about 20 feet, just towards the kind of sidewalk, where, and they were the ones who you first approached, and then she like radioed through to let you up here. Looking inside through the windows that you've got, you can see that there is another security guard. Looks a bit different than the others. This isn't like someone who is like, you know, uniformed in that typical kind of like, you know, white shirt and tie and stuff like that. This is like turtleneck and like black suit type affair with an earpiece. You can see a security guard down by here, right the way down. Oh, that's a caps lock. Here he comes. Now I just got to rearrange the panels very, very briefly. That one. And that one.
All right, so what I'm gonna try and now that there's more than one, I am gonna try and just feign incompetence at this moment of just like, oh, I'm sure. Shoot, I think I have my cell phone. Is that something that could be setting it off?
Okay. And is the idea to distract him enough, or is it to try and actually provide him with an excuse and some evidence of like you messing up a little bit?
Yes, I'll provide that because I have the I probably have the our friend's cell phone that I maybe have not been able to get into it, and I took it with me just in case.
Okay, so you effectively want to try and like kind of sleight of hand that thing in as kind of like this is what's setting it off to try and mask the knife in the way. Okay.
Yeah, or maybe finesse in the way of just like, oh, I know it's right here. It's large. I'm sorry. Did I have it scanned in there? I'm very sorry.
Make me a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
Thanks.
A second, please. All right, I'm gonna have it load in this separate browser and see if that works. I'll roll this and just. All right. Come on.
Are you using the roll 20 and kind of waiting for the result?
I was trying to get the thing to load. As long as I don't touch the map, it's fine.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Oop.
yeah.
What was that one? What was it again? Sorry.
A charisma saving throw.
Oh, charisma saving throw. Oh, right. Excellent.
23. Okay. You're good. So you give the security guard some excuses, you fob him off, you kind of, you know, talk about the cell phone and stuff like that. And it's just babbling enough and convincing enough for him to let you through the main entrance.
Yeah, this is like Nyx's go through, because she did that with the people of the lodge. It's like, oh, I'm very, you know, like just very flustered, just talking very, very fast. Okay. There we go. All right. It was Firefox. I mean, it was Chrome.
Chrome's
There we go.
just a choose on your RAM. Not
Yeah.
careful. Yeah.
Usually it doesn't.
Okay. Directly in front of you, you can see there is a receptionist on duty. She looks civilian. There is this bodyguard-looking guy. Turtleneck, black suit, earpiece. And through the door here, that's just to your south, you can see that there's like this circular table down here where you've got a group of business people stood around, and they are already speaking and they are already tucking into the pastries that the guy who you took the disguise from delivered. Where is it? Oh, hang on. Oh yeah. You recognise of the group that are stood around that circular table. There is a kind of bruised-looking Luca, who Thrina honey trapped the other night, and there is Jaden Parker, who you honey trapped the other night too. And they are stood. Let's see exactly what your view looks like, because I've got two kind of overlaid together. Yeah, you can see them sat or stood around that table with another business person. You don't recognize her. And you get a suspicion there's someone seated down here as well.
Okay.
But you don't know exactly who that is yet. You got a shoulder at the moment.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna go up to the just the receptionist. It's like, all right, we have one last delivery. Where do I take these?
Okay, she looks at you and she's like, and just kind of, it takes her a second just to compute that you're not the same person that was delivering before. And she was like, oh yeah, you have one last one.
Yeah, miscommunication. We had one last one.
Oh, yeah, sure, just through the doors, and just on the right. And she kind of points you, almost dismissively points you towards that. Okay. Did I get a disguise roll from you before? I'm sure I must have.
Did we? Let me see. It was.
Someone was testing out a shuriken. We're talking about repairing equipment.
I don't think we did. We did infiltration rolls.
There was stealth and infiltration. Yeah, okay. I would like you, please, to make me a disguise roll. You got your disguise kit proficiency,
yeah,
right?
There we go.
Yeah. Does it ask for a ability score to use? Or does it go straight off of something?
Is that weirdly enough with like Dex is disguise kit, I think, on this for some weird reason.
Is it?
Maybe it is.
Yeah. Roll it if it is. If it asks, then I'd say probably more wisdom maybe in this regard. But give it a roll, see what happens. 18. Alright, let's have a look. Okay. That was close. So you move your speed this turn, and you head towards the door that you've been indicated by the receptionist. And the bodyguard to your left doesn't really pay you any regard. Just looks you down once, and you hear him under his breath into his earpiece say, another delivery coming in. Not the same person.
All right.
And as you approach these doors, you can see the back of the Terminator stood at the table just down here. No one's going to move, pretty much, on their turn of this infiltration phase. And so it is up to you what you want to do next. So you can take actions as per usual. So move, action, stuff like that.
All right. Well, we're gonna walk to the table, just matter of factly, and I'll. Which one are the two friends from the?
So
from the.
Luca is down here, and let's see if I can name these boys. Hang on. Oh god. Can you see that name tag on your screen?
No.
God damn it. Let's have a look. How do I do this? Permissions and permissions. Represents character. Do you now see it?
Yes.
I clicked a C. Okay, great, good. This one is going to be Jaden, because we decided Jaden was an awful posh boy business name. Yes, we did. Do you see that name tag as well?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So those are two boys. The rest of the pastries are on this countertop over to your right-hand side as you're walking through, and they're holding pastries and cups of coffee, and there's like tea and coffee all kind of served up on this black sideboard.
And these are just office people?
So the two people stood by the photocopier are having a kind of water cooler kind of conversation, but they are two security guards. There's another security guard over on this desk over here, and a office worker up here, right the way over in his cubicle.
Pastries down, and there's no one else there. It's just me. All right. I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm just gonna go up to the security guard.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. Gentlemen, know which way the bathroom is?
I'm gonna have to invent a bathroom now because they didn't put a bathroom on the map.
No office. You don't have
Need
time for a bathroom
bathrooms.
break in this office. It's all work time.
Dungeon maps need toilet facilities, folks.
No pee, only business.
No pee.
Only
No
business.
pee. Only business.
That's why we had the porta potty outside. If you need to do that, we're not going to waste valuable real estate on this. This would be the worst office.
Yeah, they would. Toilets. All right, let's say that there's like toilets here. I'm gonna put some stupid drawing on the map. Here we are. There's a toilet. You can pee in the red circle there. There's like a counter and there's like sinks. There we go. You won't be able to see that yet, but
I can see a little bit, yeah.
did I make that? There you go.
There we go. Sweet, thank you.
All right, so there is a little door just there.
Okay.
Oh, that made it really thin. Why did I make it really thin? All right. And they point you just over there. As you put the tray of pastries down, Terminator gives you half a look, but you don't notice him make you. And he then looks away.
How is he looking right now? After a day after we exploded him almost 3 times. Is he looking okay?
He is looking a little bad, a little bruised, but he is attentive, he is alert, and he is also got an earpiece in.
Good. Well, at least he's looking a little hurt. That makes me feel better.
Jaden and Luca are too busy talking business and laughing loudly at each other to try and measure the size of their dicks through laughter to really notice what you're doing. Security guard points you over to the toilets just to the southeast of the map there.
Okay.
And it's over to you again.
I will go in the bathroom.
Okie dokie. What do you want to do whilst you're in there? We can even maybe progress the time a little bit.
Yeah, I do have that that poor man's cell phone that I stole this car from.
Okay. You do, yeah.
I will try and contact Chernobog on the burner.
Okay. I'm gonna let you. I'm not interested in figuring out whether you can figure it
It
out
would
or
be
not.
100% fair to do like that.
No, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you do that. So you get a call, Chernobog, on the burner from a number that you don't recognize. In fact, right. So it's the burner phone that you've got. It's like a secure burner phone. Is it like an old phone, or was it like a hex device?
It's a flip. It's a flip phone.
An old flip phone. Okay.
Yeah.
So it hasn't got any kind of integrations of like telling you who's calling you from what, if there's a directory to
Yeah.
it. Okay, so fine. You get a call from a number that you don't recognize.
Law offices of Dewey, Cheatham, and Hal. How can I help you?
Hi, I have a problem with a certain trouble. It's me.
Okay. So, what's the deal?
Our friend that we went with the date to the golf course is here.
Mr. Happy is in the building. Good to know.
Yes, I am annoyed that he is still walking compared to what we did. But yes, that makes things difficult. There's something here. Means that he's come back.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a intelligence gathering mission, and this was supposed to be quiet. Supposed to be. Do you think you have any way that you could get back to that server room? Because that is where Athrena got made. And just pull something. That way we might be able to get some salvage from this, because we're not going to, aside from you sticking out like a sore thumb and staying there way too long, we're not going to be able to listen in on their meetings. So the best thing we can do is just grab some info and get out.
That's going to be fairly difficult. All the things that happened in the last few days, they're very attentive.
Okay.
He's watching. There's a good amount of security. I don't know if I can slip past them.
All right. With that being the case, and there, you said there's a lot of people. There's one thing that can be salvaged from this, if you feel confident making the move. If you can, avoiding Mr. Happy, bump and pilfer either somebody that you think is important to this little meeting delegation, their phone, their wallet, or their ID pass into the building. Any of those three are prime targets for us to use to try and salvage this.
I can see what I can do.
All right, I'm in the car. If things go sideways, there is so much glass in that building, just break something.
Okay. Odin, I'm interested to know.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm interested to know, based on your sight lines, if there is anything you want to do, or like prepare for, or get a read on, or.
I watched Nyx come in, and head to the restroom. I'm trying to figure out which one is the Terminator here. Is it this guy?
It's this bad boy.
That's that bad boy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And I have eyes on him.
It's the angrier bald-looking man.
Yeah. It's just I mean, so far it looks like Nyx has everything covered. I think when I see Nyx go to the bathroom though, I may send a text on the phone going, how we looking?
Don't think we've been made.
Which device of yours are you using?
Oh, just my cell phone.
Which got fried when you were in the safe house?
I thought I had an extra phone. Oh no, that's why I can't talk to people. Okay, never. Wait, no, I fixed two things. I think I did fix my phone. I fixed my phone and my eye.
You fixed the Tesla rod and your eye.
Oh, that's right, the Tesla. Crap, I can't. Wow, I'm really assed out here. All right, oh no, I really want to shoot the Terminator in the face. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna wait for the hand signal.
I mean, that's a good. You know what? That's a good distraction. It's a good distraction.
I wanna wait. I wanna wait for anything to appear fucky. There is one person that he probably would have. Oh, I had eyes on him before. There was somebody up here at one point, but I can't see them now. So yeah, okay, they're out of eye shot now. I'm just gonna keep eyes on the Terminator. I Terminator and Nyx until it's time to rock. Oh, I'm so nervous. Oh.
What's your name? Three-Nut, I want to come to you for a second. Because I need to drop a little bit of a plot thing. So, yes, you and Katya are, as we joked earlier, happily enjoying a little bit of vodka early in the morning. Probably Bloody Marys. Fuck it. Yeah.
Oh, yes, yeah.
It's the only thing she's got in the fridge. It's Pop-Tarts in the cupboard and Bloody Marys in the fridge. That's it.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
When a rather athletic guy comes from down the stairs, obviously works out, little bit of a bodybuilder, with mossy brown hair in like a kind of stylish, fashionable haircut, and speaks some Russian to Katya. Do you speak any Russian?
Hang on, what languages do I speak? Not Russian.
Okay. They have a brief conversation, and then Katya says, "Have you met my son, Boris?"
No, I haven't had the pleasure. Hi, Boris.
And he kind of just like smiles and nods at you. It's not like shy, but he's not kind of like all that interested. And he's now carrying like he's got like a water bottle in one hand, and like he's ready to go out on a run or something. In complete contrast to the guy that Chernobog met the other day.
Interesting.
But yeah, and a few more brief words are exchanged in Russian, and then he heads off, probably to the gym or something.
Okay. Chernobog, did you describe Boris to me?
Yeah, tracksuit, brown hair, kind of dopey, but fit.
This guy doesn't look dopey, and you wouldn't describe him as fit. You describe him as like a bodybuilder type.
Okay. Interesting. All right.
Whereas Chernobog probably met someone who was kind of, slim but athletic.
How many sons does Katya have?
Called Boris.
Okay. So Athrena will ask just some like casual questions about Boris. How old is he? You know, like
Katia
kind of just like
readily-
feigning interest in him.
Katia readily gives up any information about her son that you ask him. You ask her.
Okay. Yeah, she's just, asking, it's kind of stuff that's a little bit probing because there is a disparity between what I have seen and what Chernabog described. So, what's he do?
Mhm.
How old is he?
Roll me an espionage check.
Espionage. Boom. 12. Thanks, roll 20.
Yeah, through some little clever questioning and stuff, this is definitely not the same person Chernabog met the other day.
Okay, that's interesting. It's very interesting. I don't know.
I don't know what you want from me.
What do you want from me?
I gave you my plot hook, please respond.
Just say that to people, Sam.
Oh, I know. Yeah. You wanted to go shopping for a new laptop?
Yeah. Do you know what? I will use going out shopping for a new laptop as an excuse to catch up with Boris.
Okay.
Boris,
Mm-hmm.
if that's his name.
Yeah, okay. I can imagine that you, just before he pulls out on the drive, can, like, head over and grab a lift off him.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he's free to chat.
Okay. So again, very similar. Just little small talk questions. Basically very similar stuff that she asked Katya. Like, what do you do? What did you study? What's do you live here? Are you just visiting? Like, what is there to do around here? Like, she's just little probing questions just to get little bits of like, see if their stories line up for a start, and also try and figure out what his deal is.
Okay.
Like, what, like, I know what your mum does. Are you in the family business? Kind of,
Yeah, all right. Again, roll espionage for me.
13. Okay, we're getting one better each time. Thanks, roll 20.
All right. Oh, you got a +7 in that as well. Cheers.
I know.
Don't thank roll 20 for a 13.
Right. What key information do you want to understand from Boris? He's short. He's like precise. He's not a very outspoken man.
Okay. I want to find out if he's in the family business.
He is not.
He's not. Okay. How aware is he of what his mum does?
Oh, totally.
His mother. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
What does he do?
He works out.
That's it. That's his
He's a
personality.
fucking boy of leisure. He's got the Cayman Islands and a retired KGB officer. He doesn't give a fuck.
Okay. All right. That's fair. All right.
He's a Russian fuckboy, Susie.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
That's who we're characterizing here.
Russian fuckboy. Okay.
It's on his business card and everything.
Boris Samolochikova, Russian fuckboy at your service.
Yeah.
Choice font, really good, heavyweight watermark. It's fab.
Yeah.
No, wait, if he's a premium fuckboy, it'd be at your cervix on his card.
There you go.
Here then what?
I want that card now. I want to make that card for me.
Okay. All right. Can I
You
sneak
have
one
it for
final
free.
question
You're
there?
welcome. Yeah, but you will get a face value response rather
Okay.
than a like intelligence based response.
Okay. Yeah, no. And it's kind of just trying to weasel out of him what he and his mom were just talking about in Russian, because obviously, I don't speak Russian.
She was complaining about it. All the time she complains. I do not have a date tonight.
For what?
Nothing in particular.
Just a date?
She just complains that I don't have a date.
No.
Did she try and hook you up with me? Is this what this is?
No. No. Tina's gonna do the no. Sorry, honey. I'm a lesbian.
Okay, good.
Yeah. She did try.
Because you know when you go shopping with your mother and she picks something
Uh-huh.
out for you, and then you're like, mother, that looks like shit. I do not want to wear that. And then she's like, just try it.
She's just that, but girls? Ooh. Okay.
And don't get me wrong, I'm interested, but just on my terms, you know?
Of course. Yeah, 100%. 100%. But hey, don't worry. You'll find someone. She gives him that little slugger thing on the arm.
He just sighs. He's like, okay. Sure. Just done.
Yeah. And Athrina's just like, well, this got awkward.
All right. He lets you out at a, like computer shop or IT specialist in town. Yeah. And they've got you basic stuff. So you could go shopping for, basic like standard equipment stuff.
Yeah, all I want is just a basic run-of-the-mill laptop. Nothing too flash.
There is some mechanical differences with what you might want to buy. Standard equipment. Let's have a look. Oh no, I do have all these bookmarks. Wait a second.
So all of the I've got itchy trigger finger. Just waiting for some shit to pop off.
Okay. So this, because it's a temporary computer for yourself, really, this isn't going to track with your personal OS from your feature for being a hacker. You're buying an off-the-shelf like laptop. So a laptop, depending on its caliber, ranges from anything from $400 to $1,700.
Okay. What page are you on, real quick?
83.
Oh, it's almost exactly on the right page. Oh. All right, let's go for a. I think the max I can get with my software is even like caliber 4. So yeah, let's get a caliber 4 one. Yeah, for 1200.
1200 smackers. So caliber 4, AC 17, 30 hit points, and 4 executable slots.
Cool. Okay. 30 HP is not bad.
That's fixed though. That's not going to ever increase with your level or anything.
Yeah, that's fine until I can, jailbreak this shit and make it my own baby again.
Exactly. Might take a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Leaving the computer shop with your newfangled hardware. Anything else you wanted to buy?
I don't think so at this spot.
Okay.
Yeah, no, just a laptop.
No. Only phone.
I should probably get a phone because mine's bricked now. Yeah, I'll get a phone as well.
All right.
Fuck's sake.
Smartphone. Where are you?
A smart telephone, please.
Do you want to buy anything else for anyone else?
Does anyone else want anything while I'm here at the shops? I'm off down at shops. Anyone want out?
Nope. All right.
All right.
Again, depends on the operating system. This is on page 86.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
$100 for a basic smartphone, $700 for a Caliber 5 smartphone.
Let's grab a Caliber 3 phone. So then I'm dropping 1,500 in this store.
Cool. Alrighty. You want a smartwatch?
I want all of the tech. And Athrina's one of those people that would be like, ooh. But right now, no. She just needs the basics to get up and running.
Yeah, and you're buying these devices, and they're obviously going to be hex coded, so they're going to be asking you for like profiles and stuff. So you're going to be logging on again as what's their shops?
LOD.
Because
LOD. Yeah.
biometrics goes face scan, and it goes, "Is this you? This is your profile? This is all your profile, isn't it?
Is this me?
Because it's
yes.
super smart." Well, yeah.
Absolutely, yes, it is.
All right. Are you going to set it up right now? Or are you going to head back to Catius, or are you going to head somewhere nearby? What do you want to do?
I think I'm gonna head towards where the offices are. Not super close, but if there's like a cafe or somewhere near around there, so if there's an emergency and someone's guts are hanging out, I can run in with my bag and get there in a more reasonable time, you know.
Have you got changed since you went out partying?
Yes,
Yeah,
I would have changed at Cartiers because I brought a bag of just some clothes. Yeah. I'm not in my cocktail dress.
Cool. All right. So you head down to like into a little cafe that is just near the Milk Green offices, and maybe 50, 100 feet before you do, just on the other side of the road, there is a coffee stand where you see a familiar face waiting for a coffee, and there is you make an unmarked police car almost straight away from kind of the look of it, and from like a little bit of what's inside. You can see there's a dash display that has that kind of stuff on it, and you spot just maybe there's tucked away just one of those kind of little siren thingies, little lights that they chuck on the top. And your heart sinks because standing at the coffee stand is your fiance and Interpol inspector.
Thanks, Tim.
Waiting for a coffee.
Thanks.
You give me the best ammunition, though, Susie.
Why have you done this to me? I thought we were friends.
We are friends. No,
Fuck.
Mortal enemies now.
Okay, all right.
What's her name for everyone at home?
Her name is, hang on, it is Cecile Robineau.
That's Detective Cecile Robineau to you.
None of us know about Cecile. That's unfortunate.
Odin knows about Cecile because Thrina told him. Okay.
Interpol is here.
Cool. Okay. I think she has that moment where she just like stops and stares for a minute because it's been a long time since she's seen her fiance, but also she's vastly aware of who her fiance works for and who are currently here and how wanted she is. So she's gonna do the stare in disbelief for a minute, but then she's gonna try and like pull her shit back together and just walk into the coffee shop as if nothing is wrong, and go to the back somewhere where she can still kind of see out of the window, but she's not very visible from the road, and just like watch for a while just to see what's going on. And then
Creeper.
do I have Chernabog? I'll have Chernabog's burner number, right? Okay.
So yeah, you set up your devices in this coffee shop, and you log on once again to your whatever her name is, the account
Elodie,
you
the fake
robbed,
profile.
Elodie, who is a real person.
Yes, a
but
real
you
person.
robbed her profile.
I sure did.
There's
okay.
there's a pop-up that says like, "Are you in the Cayman Islands?" on your Hex profile.
Well, if I hit no, knowing what Athrena knows about Hex, if I hit no, will I be logged out of this device?
Yeah, it's probably going to flag it.
Fuck. Okay, I hit yes. It's going to flag it anyway, but I'm going to have a bit of time before LOD figures out. Okay, so yeah, log in, and I immediately contact Chernobog.
Mike's Chop Shack, you kill him, we grill him.
Fuck. Athrena is like, we have a problem.
Okay.
And she says very quietly, Interpol are here.
Where?
Across the road from me, about 50 feet from the offices.
You need a distraction.
Not yet. Also, my fiance is there too.
Now, I'm usually one to leave people's personal business just that, but from the tone of voice, this is a us problem now.
Yeah. She's an Interpol detective.
Why are you stooping an Interpol detective?
I don't have a good answer for that. I love her.
Great. I'm so happy for the two of you.
You understand why I told you this, though, because I know how we usually solve problems. And I don't want this particular problem being solved like that.
Oh, okay. Well, the good news is Odin has his sights on Mr. Happy right now.
Oh, fuck.
So if anything is going to go off, it is going to be a continuation of Murder Team versus Mr. Happy. Which will be a great distraction for your Interpol fiance, who will most likely be forced to report and have a compelled to aid, given their status as an Interpol agent. So, as long as their vehicle, which please give me a description of now, is incapacitated, then they cannot lend aid.
Okay. And it's an unmarked police car. And then I'll give the make, model, and color.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to get off station temporarily. Please keep your eye on your fiance. Not that you're not already doing that. I am hoping they are not in the vehicle currently.
No.
They are not in the vehicle.
No.
Good. I am going to be my wonderful drunken self, and I'm going to make it so that those tires are not going to be functional, at least one of them. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.
So we got some.
Yeah,
So we got some fiance killing to do. What I'm hearing?
No, we are not killing the fiance. The only thing that we are killing adjacent to the fiance is their ability to drive.
Yeah, I got you.
Can't drive. She's got no head.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Oh, please don't
Okay.
kill her.
All right, back to Nyx. Okay.
Oh, okay.
We're back at this map, right? What did you want to? What did you want to do now?
trying.
So you can move up to your speed, and we'll see what the rest of them decide to do.
I have a question. What are the chances I got Jaden's number in there? A little like.
Yeah. I like where you're going with that. Yeah, totally.
I would like just to call. So what my plan is, I'm gonna call. Second, that thing rings, or any sort of reaction comes, I'm gonna sneak over here I can break line of sight with these ones, I should be okay to get further. Which way is the server room?
Would the team have told you? What you've got on the right-hand side of this map is a door nearer, like, the bottom half here. And you've got a door up here. Aside from that... Well, Athrena has been in that server room. So I can understand if you guys communicate a little bit as to the rough layout of... There's that server room in, like, the top left, basically. I don't think you guys still know what's in the bottom right, do you? I don't think you ever went into that room. No. Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna just kind of call that number and just peek out and see if there's any like reaction from like the table of like, oh, someone's calling during a meeting. I got to turn this off, and anyone's gonna kind of like, like turn their head toward that person.
Yeah, there is a little bit of that. It's quite muted. A couple of them look round. There's a call from the phone. Jaden looks up at it and he's like, huh.
Yeah.
And then he just kind of like clicks his screen closed again and just puts it back in his pocket.
Yeah, so the second it goes, I'm going to just like try and move over here, try and break.
I will
sight with our friends.
Yeah, and you can get cover behind there as well.
Yeah.
So that this distraction essentially, I would say, gives you the ability to roll a stealth check. And
because this guy right here and like this one could just in their vision look in that door.
Yeah. What's your
break that concentration?
What's your movement at the moment? Because it might be that you can get a little bit further. Is it just 30 feet?
It's 30 feet, I think. Yeah, I think it's just 30 feet. That's as far as I want to go.
Okay.
Or
you might have a line on. You might have this guy might have a little line on you here, but is currently facing this way and is distracted anyway. So I think that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do a proper It's proper sneaky.
Yeah, I would have called Luke. Yeah. Luca would be the preferable one because he's already kind of like has like a little shaken, but he's like right in my line of sight.
Yeah.
Or their line of sight toward me.
Yeah, you want them to look towards Jaden. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check. I'm gonna check up on. Oh, we're not moved over to.
If in the best case, I at least have cover in case guns come out.
Yeah. I forgot a framing called roll 20, please. All
right, sleight of hand. Or not, that'd be stealth. There we
go. Rulebook. Let's get rid of the rulebook so we can see what we're doing. Okay, cool. Okay, we've got that passive perception. We've got... Am I doing him as well? Maybe I'm doing him as well. It's a perception. Okay. Have you rolled it?
Yeah, there we go. Just make sure there's 14. Oh my god.
Oh. Roll me a...
Oh no.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Well,
you know what?
Actually, no. Might be time. Actually, no. Don't roll me a dexterity saving throw. This is what happens now that you've acted, and it's their kind of go in the infiltration phase. So no one else really reacts to you, but Mr. Terminator, you hear, turns and begins to walk towards you. Okay. So he starts making his way around the table, and because he is only walking, he will move that far. You have only got some partial cover from him. So where do you want to go from here? And depending on how low or kind of how far you want to move, I might ask for another stealth check.
Just real quick, Sam, you've still got the PDF up in front of the map.
What? There we go. I turned it off, like I turned the little visibility off, and then I didn't cut. I didn't
Nixie throw one hand signal up and I'm blowing his goddamn brains out.
Yeah.
You've
I
got
might
eyes
rely
on
on
him
you
now,
to-
I think. Or maybe just not
That-
quite.
I do.
Just keep your eye out
Using
for
my
the
You
sight.
do,
Terminator.
you do
Well,
have
how-
eyes
how-
on. Yeah.
If you see the Terminator walk, you know it's time to pull that trigger. All right. So I have something. I have quick reflexes.
Yeah.
So if this is like if the infiltration phase is now like
Attack,
Infiltrating,
dash,
sorry.
or disengage actions a reaction when you've been detected during the infiltration phase. So we're not actually moving into combat. So what I mean by that is that he's not detected you yet. He's seen that some things move that way, and he's
Okay.
going in to investigate.
okay.
In fact, you see him on his little earpiece, radio through. Roll me a quick perception check.
Okay.
Let's see if you can hear this.
There you are. What happened last time?
I'm
Yeah.
ready. I'm ready.
You got a
fam.
natural 1 and a natural 20.
Natural 20. Yeah.
He
I-
radios through and says, basically says a name, and then you can also kind of hear it come through the earpiece of the security guard who is just up from you here. And
this guy right here.
No. In the cubicle just above you.
Oh, that's security guard. Okay.
Yeah. And because I don't think I closed any of these off. No. So the security guard just above you in the cubicle. And
Okay, that guy, yeah.
our Terminator friend, Mr. Happy, says, just check behind you. I think I saw someone move back there. But slightly more professional than that. That was me being
Yeah.
an idiot and
Yeah.
trying to think of words. So, he's still got, Terminator is like determined and professional and stuff. So he's like, check your sex or something more professional than that.
Yes. Oh boy. What do I have? Do I have like an opportunity for an action, or do I?
Is now your go.
Okay.
I'm not quite giving you the Metal Gear Solid yet. It's more the little question mark. Whose footprints are these?
They are yellow.
They're yellow,
Concern.
yeah. Caution.
This is concern for.
Searching.
I'm not gonna. Is there a possibility for me to get to here, and just like hide?
If it's within your
Hopefully-
movement, yeah.
All right. Let's see. I think it's. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, you can just about make it around the corner.
Yep.
I'll move you there.
Yep. There we go. Oof. And she's gonna like just do a quick like shimmy across, just like at the last second, just kind of like just like sit there for a second, hoping that they'll check this one and then they'll look down here and go. Well, at least distract them for a little while before I can like go further.
Roll me a stealth check then, please, for your hide action.
Do not screw me here. 16.
Okay. And our Terminator friend goes back around the desk, and our security guard mate goes to here, checks here, and you're right, goes to here, and oh, that token does not have vision. Thanks. Boo. No, wait, that's not what I wanted to see. What I wanted to see was speed. Yes, 30. Okay. And yeah, checks out the cubicle just behind you. I am gonna have our friend here make an ability check. Infiltration comes off wisdom, doesn't it?
Yes. Damn.
16's pretty good. He actually doesn't return to his desk. He or to the table. He moves back towards the security guards here, taps this one on the shoulder, and speaks to him briefly. You don't quite hear what he says. Security guard looks back towards the toilets as our Terminator friend motions over towards them. Let's give our is actually a security guard and police officer. Oh, right. Well, we'll just use these stats. Fuck it. Security. Here we go. Oh, okay. They're even worse than that. Great.
Casually looks up the range of a grenade launcher.
Good.
Casually. Oh man.
Oh,
Okay. So this guy checks the cubicle, and then you lose your balance just ever so slightly and have to like reposition a foot. And I mean, just through sheer luck, he's kind of looking in that direction and just hears that. So he is coming any second. It is your go, though.
you know what? I'm gonna do a very Hitman thing. I'm gonna take out. You know, take out a coin from my pocket. I'm gonna just like see if I can lightly like throw it over here, like just hit the wall, like a loud noise.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna just try and like shimmy over here.
Roll me a dexterity check.
Dex check. All right.
This will be pretty easy. But just to get it at just the right angle, just so it's not obvious where it's come from.
Yeah.
And so it's more about the sound than it is about anything else.
21.
21. That's great. Okay. So he's looking up that way. She is looking now down this way. Little arrows on them, don't I? Oh, little. I need those little area of.
Yeah, the
little area of visibility
the view,
areas.
yeah.
Fuck yeah. All right, but the coin, you hear it clink against the cubicle wall, and then it patter down on the carpet.
Second T. I'm gonna. Yep. 5, 10, 15, 25. All right, there.
You're going to try and dash around the cubicle over there.
Yep. Dash. Yep.
Or you don't have to dash. Sorry, that's a load of time. You make your way
move
quickly just around there. Try and duck behind it again.
Quickly with intent.
I'm gonna need you to roll me another stealth check. I think now that you kind of because you got kind of within his like line of sight a little bit. Security guard.
Kill things if this doesn't go. There we go.
Not necessarily going to ask for it every time, but you're in a bit of a tight spot right now.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of these going on. Okay. What's she got? Oh, wow. Okay. On their turn, security guard guy goes the other way around the cubicle. Business person moves to here. Ah, that's a coin. Okay. And security guard down here in the bottom left heads to the toilets.
Okay.
Now
He's
your
right
turn.
here. He's right by the window. He's right by.
I mean, you try to tell me that you want me to get froggy because I'm ready to take a leak.
If you want, I mean, they're gonna figure out in about. I just want to see what's behind this door. Like if I can get in there.
Yeah. So you want to try and kind of break in like through your thieves' tools?
Yep.
Or do you just want to try the door?
I'll try the door first. If it doesn't go, I'll get the thief tools out.
Okay, are you going through this door in a crouch down, sneaky fashion?
Yes.
Or are you going in a kind of charisma-y way fashion?
Sneaky, because I think charisma is not going to do me a lot of good now that, like,
Okay.
there are...
Did you hear that, Susie? One of those okays again. Okay. You open the door, and as you pass through, you look past it. You are face to face with a businessman who is sat at his desk, rather large curved monitor, and he's got a little keyboard just sat in front of him, a little kind of conference call device on his desk as well. But you open the door and you kind of sneak in, and you literally you're like crouched down, sneaky, and you're just looking at him and he's looking at you. And he looks at you for a second, and he's like, there's a pause as he tries to compute like what like you've got this like bakery outfit on, like delivery person's outfit on. He's sat at his desk, and then he stands up and he's like, "What are you doing here?" And you see him reach for something under the desk.
It's knife time.
Okay.
I don't want this.
It's knifing time.
All right. This is your quick reflexes coming into play now.
Yes.
So, yeah, you can react to this. You can make the attack action.
Okay. $15. Damn.
A 15 hits.
Okay.
He is but a poor businessman, even behind his partial cover desk.
Oh shit, that's wrong. There you go. 8.
8 from the... Oh my god.
I don't have the sneak.
Okay. This is a knife, so I'm not even going to give you the benefit of the lockdown kill or anything. He is a goner. There's no knockout here. He is the dead.
Yeah, there's like...
So you just like sticks in his face, and he just falls onto the desk, and then...
It has to be enough where he will not yell out.
Yeah, he died very quickly.
Probably innocent. But
in the neck, probably. You're trying to get his like voice box, right?
Yeah.
In the neck, and he just goes down, like slams on the desk, head slams on the desk, and he slams onto the ground.
Maybe next time motherfuckers will mind their business.
So there's blood splatter against the window. There's blood splatter all over the desk. There's now a pool of blood down where he is. And I suppose you close the door, right?
Yes, I closed the door.
Okay.
The second the door closed, then knife.
I'm going to keep trying to be nice here. Yeah.
You
okay.
didn't. I mean, you know what? That's fine. It's just killed the man who might have been minding their own business, but...
I mean, clearly he wasn't minding his own business. Just because somebody walk in the room don't mean you gotta acknowledge him.
What?
Listen, if I'm in the middle of doing this stream and somebody walks into my place, clearly being sneaky, I'm gonna just let it rock.
All right.
Uh-oh.
This isn't what I wanted to...
At least there's a window right there. That's always good.
I can't see in that room at all though. I can see the door. So if somebody comes to the door, I got you.
That didn't take long at all, did it? For
No.
first blood.
And everybody thought it was gonna be me. I'll take your apologies now.
No, I didn't say it was going to be you.
And now dynamic lighting sucks because I made a tiny thing. Oh dear God, why? There we go. Okay, let's make this work again. One sec. Okay. All right. are you intending to stay here? Do you reckon, Nix?
You know what? I am going to actually take a look at that computer now that it's he is no longer using it.
It's logged in.
Probably have a chance to log out. This poor.
Okay, so as you take a look at that computer, Odin,
Yes.
you see the rest of the businessy folks. Where are they here? Head out and up. Hopefully that's moving them with a bit of movement rather than with just straight up. So you see them move up this way.
Mm-hmm.
But you see Terminator Man still kind of stand by the table, just finishing off his pastry, looking towards the toilet area, looking in that direction. Where are we here?
I could blow this motherfucker's head off right now.
Looking this way.
I mean, because he's asking for it. He's asking for it. He wants it.
See a security
He
guard
did not. He
just kind of walk up here.
he didn't get
What's that
hurt
like?
when you exploded him. How dare he?
No, rude.
You threw a car at him.
Right? Like, it was a good car, too. It was a fucking Mercedes SUV.
All right. On their turn, you've got you got access to this computer, and you have ready access to this computer because it's already been logged in. What would you like to do?
You know what? I am going to this isn't my strong suit. I'm gonna call Athrena on the phone. Athrena, I have access to the computer. What am I looking for? Has to be fast.
What computer? Whose computer? Where? What?
I'm in the building. I have access to a computer.
Okay. Okay, can you get into server any data information storage, confidential files, anything like that?
Can try. Might need your help.
All
There's anything
right.
stronger than that. Basic.
Look in the desk. Is there any USB drives?
I'm looking at the desk.
Probably. There's a locked drawer at the bottom.
Oh, locked drawer. Give me a second.
Crack that shit. Crack that shit if you can.
Yep. I'm gonna use Thieves' tool to get that drawer open.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Athrena is edging ever closer and closer to the front of that coffee shop, looking out that window with their phone. Like,
I think maybe also Nyx is holding the camera to like it's on video also, like it's on.
yeah, but it's like that moments where it's like on the carpet for half of it because she's digging around.
Yeah.
And they're fucking...
Right,
Okay.
Nyx, make me that Thieves' Tools check, dexterity.
22.
Very nice. With no real effort, you don't even actually manipulate the lock. It's more about the kind of drawer and the mechanism. And so you pop it open, and you pull it open. And there's a bunch of paper files, but there are a couple of different disks, drives, or USB drives, that kind of thing, external hard drives.
If you've got a bag, just put all of them in there.
Yeah, just take it. Yeah.
Yeah, just take them all. But yeah, so you need to, if you can, I don't know what this PC has access to, but if you can get financial records, personnel records, communications, emails.
If this device is connected to the internet, and Thrina, you are connected to the internet, then you could connect to this computer, providing that Nyx gives you certain information on the actual computer itself. And you can walk her through the kind of, okay, go to this system config file, look, give me the MAC address or give me the IP address or whatever fucking jargon we want to use that I don't know properly. And then, give me these details and I can connect to it. The difficulty was that, you haven't been able to remotely connect to these offices before because you might not have known that information, or it might be firewall to fuck. Still might be firewall to fuck. And because you've only just got this laptop, you'll have your own hacking actions, but you won't have your hacking tools installed yet.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. That's the better way to do it.
Yeah. All right.
So you could do that.
I forgot what hackers do.
It's all right.
All right.
Good hacker.
It's been a minute until you actually use the hacking stuff again. Okay. So, Odin, you see the security guard pop back from the toilet area, back from down here, and speak to your Terminator man. And the security guard goes out of the way of your view for a second. And then your Terminator friend gets on the earpiece again and looks very serious and speaks some words into the earpiece.
Does it look as though he's gesturing in Nyx's direction at all?
No, not Nyx's direction, but he's looking right the way around the whole office.
I'm trusting Nyx.
Okay.
But Nyx could probably benefit from a distraction right about now. So I'm going to pop in one of my incendiary rounds, aim 2 floors below. And I'm aiming at papers underneath a fire alarm. I'm trying to set off a fire alarm.
Okay, so this is on it's effectively its first floor, but it's kind of raised up from the ground a bit. Remember, this office, it's not like a huge office tower. This is this isn't a floor on one office block. This is its own little office. It's maybe got a second floor that's got bits and bobs. But you could shoot a plant outside or something like that. You do also see a bunch of security guards on the perimeter of the actual lot, and there's a security guard with a dog walking the back, the kind of yard of it.
Oh,
If I may.
herding dogs.
No. You don't need to herd a dog. There's a parking lot next to this place, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You have incendiary rounds, correct?
Yeah. Go for the gas tank.
On one of those incredibly expensive and large SUVs that they most definitely have parked in the parking lot, light that mother.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. As soon as, I was trying to go a little bit more subtle, but this is kind of my signature. So I'm gonna try and give Nyx a hand with a little distraction, in the form of just the tiniest boom, just entry level boom.
Okay. Give me a second then to look for the vehicle weak points. Okay. All right. Roll me a ranged attack.
Yeet, a 31.
31.
Nice.
Fucking hell. Okay.
Daddy's back.
Roll me damage.
Okie dokie.
And incendiary, do you extra fire damage or?
Yeah, it does 1d6. I actually wrote it down here somewhere. It does 1d6 fire damage.
Light them fumes.
Yep. So here, let's go ahead with the fire damage. So that's 20 points of damage total, 6 of it being fire.
All right. In a realistic fashion, you are expecting to light this and then the car just to start smoking and then actually set ablaze. You've damaged the engine enough to outmax its negative max damage. And so you explode the front of this sports car, this SUV. And so the engine just goes up in an explosion. Nix, from behind you, through the window behind you, you can see. First, you hear it. Obviously, you see the flash against the opposite wall that you're looking at, and then you turn around. You can see this smouldering wreckage of a car having just been exploded behind you.
She knows what this is. So she'll on two or three, and it's like, okay, we have a few moments, bot. Is there anything you can do? Is this good, or do I need to go into the room?
I imagine Athrena heard that fucking explosion from where she was. And quelling the panic a little bit. She's like, no, this is fine. I can access from here. You do what you've got to do.
All right, so I can leave here then.
Yep.
Which way is the server room? North?
Yeah, from you,
Okay.
I assume. I don't know what you're looking at.
I'm looking at from the way that the thing, like, top.
Yeah, but Athrena doesn't know because you've got the camera, but it's not super helpful for her where you are. Top room, top of the back.
All right.
Good
I have
luck.
to give you a call back from the server room. We'll see.
Yeah, well, we'll see how that goes. Good luck.
Why are you so afraid? You're not here.
Bye. Athrena hangs up.
Yeah.
She's like,
You see your fiance radioing through, having you have heard that explosion from where you are in the coffee shop. So she's radioing through right now. Yes.
Before that
Chenabal.
happens,
Yes.
there's been a lot of time,
Yeah.
if I may,
Mm.
before that her radioing in,
Mhm.
stumbling down there, and we're going to pierce the right rear tire and just flatten that baby.
Hey, yo, we fucking up cars like Street Fighter today.
Do you want this to be unnoticed, or are you
Yes,
kind of being
please.
flagrant about it? All right. Roll me with disadvantage then
Yay.
to stay hidden. And I've got to get the same table out to see what tire AC is.
Oh no.
Well, we're not very subtle.
No. Oh, the
But
stealth
I'm
rolls
also
have
playing-
been
You
disappointing.
are subtle, so that was what the disadvantage was. You are subtle about it, but you know from the feeling that you've like bounced off it.
Okay, well,
Somebody would let me make them a razor hat. This wouldn't have been a goddamn.
in that case, I am going to do something I'm not going to be fond of, but this is going to be a thing. So this is a police car in a tropical area. I'm guessing one of the windows is cracked so it doesn't turn into, a hellscape.
Mm-hmm.
You know those mini bottles of vodka that we got at session 1?
Sure.
I got 25 mini bottles of vodka. Session
Okay.
1.
I don't remember that, but
Oh.
sure.
It was when we snuck into the reporter's hotel room. You held on to
We
those?
gotta go. Mini Molotov, yeah.
We are our
into the
chaos
car.
is veering very, very close to Athena's like love life. This is not.
You can't call a report in when the vehicle is on fire.
What's
So-
going on today?
Okay. You want to do this
And-
unnoticed? Roll me a sleight of hand check.
Oh, we have sleight of hand? Yeah, we do.
Do.
So that's a 7 because of not being able to sleep.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh.
All right. Well, Detective Cecile literally gets out her handgun and points it at you and tells you to get on the ground.
I am faster than she is.
This is.
I am also, in some cases, faster than Gun.
We finna beat up your fiance.
This is an important lesson for
No.
Athena.
I
If
am
you're in this
not-
life, don't love anything.
I'm not
Close
being
off your
up the
heart.
fiance. I just hear get on the ground. I'm just gonna hightail it.
Okay.
This is a strip mall sort of situation.
It's just a street.
I bet I can get down a side alley faster than she can shoot me.
Okay.
I
You
will
want to bet
spend
that right now with roll 20 being as it is?
I'll give you an athletics
I-
check for that.
And
I'll spend a key.
Are you running into my view?
Not yet. Not
Oh,
yet.
How fast can you move with that key point?
So my base speed's 45. This doubles it,
Okay.
so 90.
Damn.
Okay.
Next level, it becomes 50.
Oof.
So athletics, you said.
So that means you're moving
24.
Hey.
I don't care. It says 24 either way.
That means you're
Good.
moving 3 times. It's your movement is
Yeah.
45, your action is 45, and your bonus action is 45.
Running.
Yeah. So 90, 135.
Yeah, you just, without looking back, hightail it around this side alley and get past there. You hear you don't hear any shots ring out. And Athrena, you can see that she doesn't shoot immediately, but she sees what the fuck has happened to the car, and she then tries to flag down like a civilian car and gets in. She, showing a badge and everything. And she gets in the car, and then she drives off. From your vantage point, you don't see exactly where. But you are a little distracted by this computer.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think you have again, because of the information that Nyx can be able to provide you, you can essentially walk Nyx through getting something installed
Okay.
on here, so that you can have like remote access to this.
Yeah.
So, I think for this, all I'm going to want you to do is roll me an infotech check,
Okay.
and then for like every 5, you can ask me a question, or you can like get a thing.
Okay.
I think that's probably
That's going to be
easiest.
an 11 because we're exhausted.
You can get 2 things, or you can ask me 2 questions
Okay.
about the information that could be on this computer or this network.
Okay.
It's going to just be like looking through files, looking through, doing searches for pertinent things. You've got, the server that this is connected to. You've got access to, just a search function for stuff. So if you're looking for a particular person, company, name, thing, whatever, it would find it. So you'd be able to get some information, at least if you wanted.
Okay. So the original entire reason for this whole mission was this is some shady like Jesus cabinet meeting going on, right? I would like to try and find, if I can, information about members of the cabinet. So if not like their names, but like maybe like shell companies or addresses or something like
Okay,
that.
so having recently watched a YouTube video about this, Milton Green is a shell company in that it has private shareholders. And you can kind of get this information and a little bit from context from before that HMRC was investigating it for. They are essentially able to dodge the tax on things, and the information that you're able to pull up about Milton Green, about its actual business interests. Milton Green licenses. What was Pezos's phony company we made up? It was something terrible, wasn't it? Energence, that was it.
Energence.
It licenses Energence's intellectual property back to itself, so that Energence can chalk that up as a business expense, so that they don't have to pay any tax.
Okay.
Because that's exactly how shell companies work.
All right.
Its shareholders, and this was not information HMRC had. This is information that you're able to access through this computer and its access to its servers. 2 key names appear on that. One of them is Sebastian Pesos. The other is Archibald Griffiths, MP for Rutland. He is currently a minister without portfolio in the British government.
Okay. I will download that evidence and make sure I have a copy of that on me. Okay. So that's part one.
Part 1. Have a think. I want to know what Nyx is up to next.
Okay.
Nyx. What's the next move?
Well, this is taken care of as far as like she can kind of remotely access everything. I am going to. What color is this man's jacket?
It's red now.
I mean, is it black? I mean, was it a black suit?
Yeah, it's like a slate
okay.
grey business suit.
All right. Yeah, you know what? It's covered. That's gonna be too much of an issue. I'm gonna take his his badge and stuff like that. His login thing or key card or whatever it is. The identification thing, just in case. So like wallet, just take his stuff.
You can just take his stuff. You're gonna take his wallet,
take his
so
stuff,
it's like his ID or anything like that. Okay.
ID, if there's any sort of like key card thing.
There's a set of car keys, or there's a car fob in there as well.
Okay, good. Just in case, we'll need those. Never have too many escape vehicles. All right, so what she's gonna do is she's going to kind of check outside, see if there's anyone looking in her direction.
Do you want to open the door, or do you just want to like
crack it open? Yeah, just crack it open.
Yeah, okay. I'll put you on the other side of it just for this second, just to show you what the visibility is kind of like. Or I wonder if I can literally...
Oh, there it is. It's doing something weird. There we go.
I wonder if I can literally crack it open slightly for you.
Oh, other way. I think it... There we go.
I'll just get rid of it. There we go.
Okay.
You crack this open, and you can see around you that the... let's move these boys up a little bit further up here. So... business folks, Jaden and Luca and co, are making their way up towards the board table. These two in front of you are looking a bit confused, but have just seemingly kind of been alerted to something and are now actually more actively looking around themselves. Security guard and Terminator boy over at this side are looking worried and looking around themselves too. This speaks to you and your expertise in particular that they're about to do a sweep of this place.
Okay.
And the fact they just heard an explosion means they're probably going to go down to like lockdown or something.
Okay.
Oops, I didn't help.
You know, might as well try still. If we can get down to that server room, it'd be great. If not, there's lots of windows here. Why not?
You want to head through?
Yeah, head through. I'm going to head up to here. That's the door, right? Or is it up there?
The door
right here.
that you're looking for is up here.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
With you down at this cubicle and opening the door, you're not going to get a perfect like hide there, I don't think. Roll me a stealth check.
Okay. One thing I want to do before I leave this thing, I want to make sure like the lock switch on the door is unlocked, just to give them extra sec. Give Thrina a little bit more time if they decide
so you're kind of like locking the door behind you.
Locking the door, yeah. So
yeah,
make a
I'll let you do that. Yeah,
okay.
you can try.
And then what was that? The hide check or a stealth check?
Yes, please.
All right, that was I forgot about the. Come on.
And the exhaustion too, right?
Yep, that's right. There you go. 21.
Okay. You manage to time it just right so that the door closes quietly. There's on a little like tension kind of latch thing. And sneak up again behind that little cubicle where you're just ducking down behind now, and not be seen. So, congrats.
Yay. So yeah, then my plan is just to like just go over here. If I could sneak my way to that door. Right there.
Odin, is there anything you want to do? Any more help you want to provide?
I'm not sure if I'm actually helping.
You're helping. You're helping. They're not
right.
looking. They're looking in general. They're not like specifically looking in my area all at once. They're looking everywhere, so that's fine.
So all I see is Terminator, the security guard, and I see that Nyx just popped out. Can't really see anything else. Do they look like as though they're looking in Nyx's direction?
They are doing a little bit of a visual sweep of everywhere, but Nyx has managed to time it well so that you don't think anyone's spotted her, and no one's looking in her direction in particular, from what you can see.
I am going to hold my action. As soon as I see either one of these two, like quickly look over to Nyx, I'm shooting him in the head.
Okay.
These face right now.
Athrena. Any other questions?
Okay. Do I have a way of swiping credentials so that at a point later on down the road I could access if these servers like they have like a remote access to them, so I can get a username and a password to be able to get into them easier in the future?
Yes. Yeah. Let's say like something along the lines of, you internally within the thing, within the like the little server system and the kind of user account that you've got access to here, you're able to effectively kind of reset it, and so that you can get remote access to it again.
Cool. Because I feel like it fits for the fiction. Where it is right now, there's a time crunch. Nyx is, there's explosions popping off. Nyx is like sounding pretty hurried. Her fiance's just legged it down the street after Chernobog. So Athena's like, okay, don't have time to really dig here. We're gonna grab something and then go.
Yeah. I'll put that in there.
But yeah, so the moment she's got that info, those credentials, she's gonna sever the connection. So if anyone does come in, they don't know she's connected to it. And she's going to try and run down the street after the shit show that's just popped up in front of her.
And you're not even like in the field, and it's incredibly stressful. Oh no.
She's not really blonde. She's gone gray because of you.
Yeah, it's like this job will age you like 15 years. It's like it's so stressful.
I don't know about y'all, but I feel younger every time I play. Like fountain of youth is explosions.
Maybe.
Do what you love.
How's logging credentials to remote access the Milton Green?
See all this gray right here, Noah?
Yeah.
This is you. You've done this to me.
Yeah. Chernobog
You're welcome.
is 20...
It looks great on you.
This gray? Yeah, it's you. Thanks.
Chernobog is 20 years old. This job has done that.
I am certain that most of that gray is just Miria.
Yes. We look like such babies when we started after the fire.
Yeah,
It's true. The trauma
now we're
across
old
through.
haggard hags.
Mhm.
The majority of that grade is just seeing like what Mara did the first 3 seasons.
We're fine.
All right. I actually think this is a good place to leave it for today. Nyx is preparing to try and make it to the server room. Athrina's got remote access and has now run after her strange fiance down the street. Chernobog's just doing a runner, a very effective runner. And Odin is trying not to shoot some people.
It's real hard. It's real hard.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All right.
Discipline shown today.
No, right?
Just the SUV.
Yeah. Just the sheer discipline.
Just all it was one office, one guy at a computer, and an SUV.
You only killed one civilian.
I didn't kill any civilians.
It's a good day.
This is probably the best we could have hoped for.
Yeah, I mean, Chernobog Molotoving a cop car. I didn't see that one in the bingo card. So
No. I love to think we have
Does your
a big car.
fiance like ever talk about like work? It's like, this guy tried to light my car on fire and
my
it just
car.
ran.
No attempt. Car's on
Or
fire.
did. Yeah. It took off.
Yeah.
thought you were about to have to throw hands on Athrina's girl on fiance.
No. I was informed ahead of time that this is someone that they genuinely love. If it was just interested, a bone or two may have been broken. But this is genuine love, so we run away.
Yeah. She just
I
has
just
to
imagine though,
She just,
if
oh, no.
Chernobog had gone for a grapple, Athrina would just like come up from behind with the most useless slap
Athrina,
just
oh,
to
no.
try and get him off her.
Athrina needs to tell Nyx at some point.
See, this is why she
Odin's
tried to
good.
keep a secret.
Odin's
But
good, not knowing.
Like, worst case scenario, your girlfriend, your fiance gets cobra clutched. Okay, that's the worst case scenario.
Is that a euphemism? for
Pressure holds are
something?
great. They work in 2 seconds.
oh God.
Love nothing.
Love nothing. Well, with that, let's go around, speak to everyone, and see what you're up to. Let us know where you are on the internet and what you're doing this week, all that good stuff, before we meet up again next week. Noir, have you got your list of things that you're doing? Tell us.
Yeah, let's freaking do it. Hello, everybody. I'm Noir. I play Odin. Both me and Odin go by Heat Bay. You can find me all over the internet as the Noir Enigma. That's Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Tomorrow, catch me over on Weave to Tell for their Pathfinder game. We're all learning Pathfinder, and it's a pretty fun system. So give that a look. On Friday, theoretically, I will sleep. Saturday, morning ritual. And then after morning ritual, it is Eclipsia, the show that I'm on Gilding Lights channel. It's been a good time. I accidentally found an ancient blade that bound itself to me. I don't think it's cursed. I think it's just clingy. On Sunday, you can find me behind the scenes for Rivals of Waterdeep. They're on the 12th season, 6th episode. It's going to be a good time. And then there's other stuff. Like, just check out my Twitter, because that's where you'll find all the things that I'm doing.
Sweet. Thank you so much. Susie, where are you? What are you up to?
Tomorrow, I may or may not be here doing an after the fire. Look on our Twitter, we'll tell you, which is twitter.com/follow Black Cats. You'll find a link there saying, hey, we're doing it. But if we aren't, I will be on my channel on Friday, where I will be this week playing Elden Ring, because I didn't play it last week. So I do need to catch up with that game that I do like. It's good. And then on Monday, I will be on my channel, and Sam's lovely face will be here for some Crusader Queens. We'll be doing another look. I don't know what my look is this coming up week. We haven't do a theme yet. But I've had some suggestions. So I don't know where some more stuff going on. And Tuesday, I'm back on my channel with Phasma with Tom and Millie.
Beautiful. Thank you. Pope, where are you? What are you up to?
I am working a quarter as hard as more. Hey everybody, Pope here. Pope World Bill on Twitter, Pope World Bill on Twitch. You're looking at all your streams. You can catch me in 3 hours roughly over on Weave the Tale for some Pathfinder 2E one shot. I am going to be playing a dwarf tied to the Harrow. I busted out the old deck. We'll see what's in store there. And if I like this rule set or not, we will see. And then Thursday over on Critical Misses, 8 p.m. Eastern, we continue on with Masks Advanced Studies. The team has just been called in and informed about an anti-hero that is going on a bit of a bloodlustful rampage through the mid-tier villains of Empire State. Then on Saturday, it's the apocalypse, baby, at 9 p.m. Eastern over on Valdrian's channel. We are doing more of Defiant, the Trail of the Dead. So there's a bit of intrigue going on, and someone tied to a previous necromantic serial killer may or may not be at ground zero of one of our allies who's just found out that things have gone terribly wrong. So see that incredibly intense engagement. And then Sunday, for something completely different, 3 p.m. Eastern, Leave the Tale, good doggos, good times with Bugmire, What Lies Buried. And then Monday, back to the normal Screaming in Terror with Simbaroom at 8:30 p.m. Eastern over on Weave. And then background here on Wednesdays for more of this. As where did the fiance go? Are they going towards the explosions? Are they pursuing Chernobog? Are they getting a coffee? Who knows? All I know is that they violated procedure, because if your vehicle is on fire, you call that in. But no, they let their passions get the better of them. I can see what Thrino sees in this woman. So with that being the case, I really hope that car gets terrible mileage and has bad handling, because if she shows up at that building, I can't stop what will happen.
There's an arrow pointing at me saying, what will happen?
It's neon, like from the Beetlejuice set.
Danger,
Tim Burton has 2 thumbs up on this one.
danger outside the building and danger inside the building. It's a bad building.
Just know, I don't need a weapon to ruin your life.
Lynn, where are you? What are you doing? Lynn's
Hey, I'm Lynn, Gremlin Art, pretty much everywhere, Twitter, Twitch, and you can find my art there. And actually releasing on the 20th is Die Hard Dice's Adventuring Artist Tarot deck, which I participated and did the Justice Tarot for.
Nice.
And on Saturday, on Scion, Birth of New Gods on One Society, I get to play a Kitsune Godling who has found out her fated enemy is a legendary samurai, and she cannot fight worth a damn. So she's probably going to be in deep, deep trouble. And on my channel at some point next week, I think I'm going to, on Sunday, continue the Gundam build. And then sometime during the week, I'm going to try and boot up Fights in Tight Spaces, which is basically a deck builder that is spy themed. It's basically Murder Parent Simulator. There's a lot of close combat. It's pretty rad.
Nice. All right. Well, as for us, we, as Susie said, may or may not be back with some After the Fire tomorrow, while we take a little break for a couple of weeks whilst Daylight Savings sorts itself out. Susie has the prop ready, so what I'm going to say is we were just playing the spy game, which we printed and we made. So you can buy it at blackcatsgamingshop.com or other reputable stores, local stores, as well as Drive-Thru RPG, as well as Modifius.net. Monday we will be back for sure with some Crusader Queens. No idea what I'm going to fucking do for my face that day, but we'll figure it out, I'm sure. So tune in next week when we're back with more Spy Game HEXCRAWL fun. We're going to go off and we're going to raid Wicked Game RPG. They've got a couple more live views than us just now, but they are doing some Divisia Census Episode 2, first day of school. So maybe that's Strixhaven. I don't know. But go find out. They look like some cool people. So give them some love from us. And until then, take care of each other. And we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.